Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Occupy Mars. It is evening and we have some crops that we can harvest, so I'm going to be harvesting those and we're going to do something special with the seeds because we fortunately have enough food to keep us going for quite a while, so we're going to do that. And I think we're going to build a vehicle. We're going to build our first vehicle that is going to help us mine stuff a little bit faster, because we built the rock crusher in the last episode. And I think I'm going to probably need more water for the base, so I'm going to carry on expanding the water infrastructure. And I'm going to plan to move the base because this is not the location that I want it to be in. We can't go outside and have a look, although we can see the stars. But yeah, there's a lot to do, so let's get stuck in. Okay, it's very late. I haven't slept. I have a bed down here, that's fine. So I'm going to grab all of these. Is there a way to grab them faster? Yeah, I don't know. So grabbing them one at a time. I'm not sure if there's a way to just clear the whole place out. But now we got potatoes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to this machine and I'm going to put some potatoes in, and then I'm going to split them like that. Now we're going to increase the growth speed by 3% and the seed bonus by 5%. So it'll be worth more because right now the nutrition is 4.8 to 6, which is not very good. We'd like to increase that, but we'd also like to harvest them faster. So we can combine, and then we can come out of here, go to the drawer, and we have a seed magazine, which is good because now we can go, oh, hang on, do I have that planter with me? No, I have offloaded the planter into the storage. There it is. I'll grab that and put it into that slot. I want to keep the analyzer with me. And then we're just going to go and plant these. And that is them all planted. And I still have some seeds left. And I maybe did too many, but that's fine. So I can put that away. I'm going to put the planting tool away as well. Get my analyzer back up. Now, what I've done for the circuits and pen drives, I've got small circuits in one, medium circuits, and then the large circuits with the pen drives. We'll get to those pen drives. We need to make the tables, but I don't have enough space in here for them. It's going to have to be a different workshop. Anyway, not much more that I can do today, so I'm going to have a little nap quickly. And we'll wake up at 8. And we'll just cozy down on our little bed and doze off. It's morning. We're up. And I am immediately going to head outside. And we did build this in the last episode. So we have this crusher. And I'm not entirely sure I've got it the right way around. It looks like you have to come in on that side. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. But we need a vehicle. And we don't have access to the big vehicle yet, but we do have, if we go into the blueprints, down at the bottom under garage, we have the Mars truck. And I'm going to build that. I'll put it right down here. So, we get our building tool out. Let's slap this thing together. It doesn't look like these little dots make any difference to the speed. Yeah, it's going to take a moment for me to get this built. And I'm missing materials. There's a vehicle traction battery, a medium circuit that I need to pick up. We need some rubber, some pure silicon, and sulfuric acid. And I think I have enough resources stored up to be able to do all of that. So, well, I hope I do. But when we get down to that point, then I'll sort that out. Okay, these dots do actually speed it up. You just have to get them right. All right, now we're down to the materials that I don't have. So let's go and have a look at what we need. The first thing that we need is the vehicle traction battery. So we're going to hop in here to our 3D printer. And then we search for battery. There's the vehicle traction battery. We can make those. That is going to need 10 pure silicon. So let's start with that, 10 pure silicon. Pure silicon, there we go. I have enough to make 10 very easily. Let's not use all of it. And add. And then go back to the battery. What else was I missing? 20 sulfuric acid. Ooh, that's quite a bit. I'm not sure I can do that. So sulfuric acid. I've got the sulfur. Oh, it's the water. All right, so how many do I have? Go to the inventory. I have 3 water here and I've got 1 on me, and I do already have a sulfuric acid in here. So let's wait, we needed 20, right? I don't know why it says that I got 23 water, but okay, I accept. Let's add that. And then back to the battery to see what else we might be missing. No, once we've got those, we can do the battery. Cool. Well, they'll take a moment to do. In the meantime, the next thing we need is a medium circuit board. So I'll go and grab one of those. All right, so in my storage, middle box, medium. Right, we've got that. We might need some more water, so I will take a bit with me. Because I think the sulfur actually consumes the water bottles. Not sure. We'll check. All right, how are we doing? Okay, good. Inventory. We've got everything that we need now to make that battery. So let's go and queue it up. Vehicle traction battery. Inventory. We need to put those over there. Printing. There we go. Add. Good. That's being done. Now there's more that we need to do in here. So if we just go to that blueprint, we need 4 rubber and another 8 pure silicon and 2 more sulfur. Well, I only need 1 more. Oops, wrong one. So I could, yes, I can make 1 more sulfuric acid. Then I need rubber. Rubber needs a bit of sulfur and some methane. How much rubber did I need? Oh, I don't think I think I needed more than 1. Yeah, I needed 4, but I don't have enough methane for that. Oh dear, I'm going to have to go and find methane. But I think I needed another 8 pure silicon. I have the stuff for it, so we can add that one. And hop to the inventory. There's our 1 rubber. Wait, we've got the battery. Vehicle traction battery, but we still got the sulfuric acid. Okay, so now we've got a whole bunch of sulfuric acid. Wait a minute, can we make methane? Oh, we can. Okay, so it's water and carbon dioxide. I'll have to go and top things up, but yeah, let's add that. And I'll go and fetch some more water. Let's just to have a look in the inventory here. Yes, it does consume the water bottles, but I've got some water bottles, so this actually needs to go in there. Put those 2 water bottles in. I'm not even sure where the carbon oh, I had the carbon dioxide on me. I'm going to have to make a carbon dioxide bottle. Yeah, that one. I need some aluminium. Inventory. I have no more aluminium. Oh dear. I will maybe have to go and do a little bit of mining. But I can add on to the vehicle, take some stuff out of my storage. So let's get this built. Right, so there's our 8 pure silicon. We need the sulfuric acid. And now it's just methane, which means I need more aluminium. I'm down to only 2. So let's see, what do we have over here? This is silicon. Nope, not that one. So yeah, I'm just going to run over here and see if I can find a nice aluminium rock that I can sort out. Right, I found one. It doesn't have much in it, but it'll do. So let's drill the heck out of this. And soon, hopefully we won't have to work as hard on extracting materials. We'll still have to do some drilling, for a while at least. With this hand drill. Wow, 7 pieces. And I got a chlorine. Oh, this is a bigger one. So let's break this one up and I will grab all the aluminium I can out of this. Now, as you can see, I've broken up this rock quite a bit and we've got this aluminium ore ready to load. We're going to just bear that in mind because there's a couple of phases. You get the pieces of rock that break up pretty quickly like this. But inside them are these pieces, and these are the actual aluminium ore. Now, in the state that we're in at the moment, the way we're doing it, we're having to break up these small pieces. And they are much stronger than the regular rock, and they yield a bit. I mean, there's probably like 5 pieces or something in that bit of ore over there. But what we're going to do with the vehicle is actually increase the yield. But obviously, before you can make things better and easier, you have to do the hard work. So now we have some aluminium. Oh, and there's a couple of pieces I missed over there. Now, in general, out of one of these, this is 7 aluminium rock. And we can put that in our storage, but you can also pick up the ore and run with it. I'm going to take this one back with me, and we're going to give it a little test. Yeah, I'm just going to drop it off over here for now. And then we're going to sort out the CO2 bottles. So inventory, you can drop that in. We've got 2 methane. I'm just going to move the things that we don't currently need out of the way. I don't think we need chlorine at the moment. We don't need the sulfur out here at the moment. Pure silicon, we've got enough, so that can stay. Yeah, let's get the carbon oh god. I need the silicon, iron, and aluminium. Jeepers. So, to remind myself, what I'm looking for is rubber. Rubber needs methane. I need 3 methane. And I need to take the sulfur back out. It's because I already have 1 methane. If we have a look at our inventory, oh, we got 2 methane. So if I make, let's say 2 let's make, oh, jeepers, really? Silicon? Yep, didn't realize I was low on silicon, but I think there's some right around here. Yep, this is silicon. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to not having to do this as much anymore. I'm still going to have to do this, but not as much. And we'll get much better yields. Okay, I didn't clear it all out, but I do want to break up these rocks. Alright, this has taken me like the whole day to sort out, but it'll be worth it. So we hop in here, carbon dioxide. I need to go to the inventory, get this across. Oh, and it drops it straight into the box. Yeah, I need to take that out. Carbon dioxide bottle, I'm going to do 3. And I've got just enough iron for that, so we'll add those. And they'll get done very quickly. There they are. I need to fill these up now. So let's see if our scrubber over here will do the trick. Nope, that doesn't do it. It's already getting late, so I'm running out of time here. Alright, to the scrubber. And in we go. Full CO2 bottle. And we'll do all of them until it tells me there are no bottles to fill. And then we can close this. I'll quickly run out. And it's very dark outside right now. So, in we go. We need 2 methane. So I need to drop a carbon dioxide bottle. I'm just going to drop 1 in and see if we can get 2 methane out of that. So, hopefully... Oh, I need 2 carbon dioxide bottles. Alright, I didn't have a choice. There it is. And that is only going to make us 1. Ah, wow. Alright. Well, actually, that might be enough. Although, where's that rubber gone? I had rubber somewhere. Maybe it's already gone into the vehicle build. Yeah, there we go. Now we have 3. I just need to pull the sulfur out. And I'm running out of time very quickly. So, rubber 3 and... Oh, jeez. Add... And then I need to bolt. Not going to bother even closing this. I'm going to start taking a hit to my health because it is super cold. Alright, and we are safe. So I'll go pick that rubber up in the morning and we should be able to finish our vehicle. And then we can finally go and do some collecting of resources with slightly less hassle. Alright, other than that, everything here is still okay. Let's just make sure I didn't change settings. Everything here is still good. I need to eat, so we will grab some food and then, yeah, I suppose have something to drink as well. Okay, we are sorted. I'll just sort out my battery in the morning. All right, let's have a sleep until we can get up and we end the day. It's the morning. Let's go out. I don't think I've got anything on me that I can continue. No, the next thing is the rubber, and I think there is already 1 in there. So, with what we've got, we should be able to finish that vehicle now. So, in the inventory, there's 3 rubber, and off we go. Perhaps finally get this thing built? Yep. Now it's the silicon going in, and that's it. It's done. We have a battery, I think. Yeah, it looks like it. Vehicle traction battery. And that battery I can take out. Is there a place to recharge this? Ah, yes, there is. All right. So we'll close this, and just temporarily, because we're not using this at the moment, I'm going to grab this power cable, and we're going to plug it into the vehicle and charge up. Yeah, right in there. And what I can do now is pick this up. Can I put it in the vehicle? I should be able to. Yep. Right click. Oh, and there it is. And that's what it's supposed to look like when it goes into the bed. And then I can get into my vehicle, enter... yes, it's telling me I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, that stop wrong way is because I'm pointing at the crusher in the wrong direction right now. And I'm 25% full on my rock. Weird. Alright, in the meantime, it's charging. I'm going to get out and I'm just going to run over. I mean, normally we'd drive the vehicle over, but it's charging. So I'm going to come and grab some silicon ore. Let's see if we can just do it like this. Yes, we can. So we don't actually have to climb up top. Alright, that's 3 pieces in. I didn't check how much charge that needs. I know that the crusher only needs 10. Let's go and make sure that this is properly allocated on 3. So we go here, On 3, it requires 10. Okay, oh no, it requires 30. All right, well, let's increase that to 30. There we go. There's only 64 coming in. That's not right. Well, this can go to 0. Oh, odd. Have a look at this. Input 64.2. Oh, that's because the battery is completely full. All right, well, that's fine. We'll bring that down to 10 once the vehicle's charged. In the meantime, I'm going to have a look at how much more I can fit in here. So I'll grab this huge piece of rock, drop that in. Let's see, how full are we? Oh, I'm only 55% full on rock. Oh, it can carry quite a bit. Wait a minute. Charges at 24%. Cool. It's charging pretty quickly. Alright, I'm not sure if I can fit much more in here. That's starting to look really full. Let's go and see. We're at 95%. Charges at 40%. And I've picked up more points. I'm going to see if I can squeeze one more piece on. Tipper is fully loaded. And I like the way it's called a tipper. Doesn't look like a tipper. Looks more like something else. Anyway, I need to go and charge my batteries. And what I'd like to do is also charge the other suit batteries that I have. I didn't bring the empty ones with me, and for some reason I have some potatoes and a whole lot of other stuff. It didn't actually take those resources from me. Okay, well, I'll put them away, but I have 2 basically dead suit batteries in my storage, and I'm not sure which storage. Ah, yeah, there they are. So let me charge those up, since I'm waiting for my other battery to charge, the vehicle battery. So what I'll do is just grab this one, replace it, and I'm not getting a warning, but that's fine. I'll charge this one up. Right, that one is full, so I can switch out for this one, and then charge that one up. There you go. I now have 3 fully charged suit batteries. So I'll go and drop the other 2 in the storage box, and then I have some spares. Awesome. Now, if we have more dust devils or something, I'm going to have a bit of a problem. Especially if my power switch is off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my compressor over to the landing pod. But before I do that, let me drop these seeds off. Can I merge them? Speed bonus drops. No, I don't want to do that. These ones don't have a speed bonus. These do. Yeah, I'll keep those aside. That's my first generation, guys, or second generation. And then I need to go and drop off all the chemical stuff that I've got. So, inventory, chlorine, sulfuric acid, potassium, sodium. I have a CO2 canister, and the only thing I really use it for is for cleaning. So I'm going to drop the air compressor and the CO2 canister in here. Oh, I've got another battery. I'll grab that. And I'm also going to leave my general repair kits, these universal repair kits over here. Cool. That's everything pretty much sorted. Got another battery to charge. How are we doing on charge over here? We are at 85%. Wonderful. Now I'm going to have to test this vehicle out. Does it have a storage? No, but it's got extra seats. And I don't know if there's a storage box for it. There's other doors that you can... this one only carries 3 people, unless this is for storage. It doesn't look like there's a storage option for the Mars thing. Yeah, this is an ATV crate, so I don't think there's additional storage in this vehicle. Although I don't really need it that much. Yeah, if I'm concerned about the amount of stuff that I can carry when I go out venturing, I can just get myself another storage box for building materials and keep it in my own inventory. But I don't think it's a big deal. We'll close this. Are we charged yet? Oh yes, 100% charged. Okay, then it's time to unplug and run this cable back to where it belongs. Super. And then I need to go and change that back to 10 because the crusher only requires 10 power, not 30. So we can hop in here, cut that down to 10, and we're ready to offload our first ores into the crusher. Now this is a temporary crusher because there's a bigger one that we'll eventually get to. But let's get in the vehicle. And yeah, it's showing that it's nice that it shows that you're going the wrong way. Let's change our view. And this thing does have a solar panel on it, so maybe it gives itself a little bit of charge. Anyway, we need to turn. It has quite a wide turning circle. Alright. I think now we have to change the view. We're really having a little bit of trouble creeping up here. Huh. Maybe because of the full load. Give it a slight run up. There we go. Now we're up on top. So we're going to have to creep forward, change my view, and we carry on going forward. Ah, there we go. We've stopped. We can now unload. And we are unloading. There we go. Progress and done. So I'm going to move forward and then I'm going to get out. And this is probably not a good idea to have open, so I will close it. It doesn't seem like a good idea to jump in there. So what did we get? Look at all of that, and we even got chemicals as well. 500 silicon, 541 actually. Got a whole heap of aluminium. We got calcium. So we're getting lots of byproducts because the only two that I mined were aluminium and silicon. But we still got some iron and we got some calcium. That's pretty good. So let's take all of this and we'll go and dump it. So that makes collecting things a lot easier. But I'm a bit concerned about the power on this thing. Wait, can I close that? Yeah. I mean, will I be able to go up hills? It doesn't seem as strong as the ATV, but it is faster. Anyway, I'll close the door and then head in here. Go and drop off all the goods. All right, everything is dropped off. And now we have a heap of resources and we can easily go and collect more. Well, there's nothing specific that I want to do now other than continue building. And those resources will come in very handy because I'm going to change things a little bit. I want to have the workshop over here, but I want to bring it just a little further back and I want it elevated. So let's rotate it around. I just want to check my spacing over here, make sure that I'm not messing things up too much. This one's going, but it's going to... No, I don't think I'm going to replace it because we're going to build our base house from here in that direction. So let's put it like this and then we're going to elevate it just a little bit like that. Yeah, that looks good. That's pretty much exactly where I wanted it. And we have corridors, and I think there are a couple of corridors that we don't have yet. But for now, the airlock is going to go here. So let's grab that airlock. Oh, there we go. That's the one I was looking for. But we'll grab the two airlock irises and have them come out here. And then we'll build the ramp up to there. And we can start building. I've got some building material on me, although my building tool is a little weak right now. Okay, but yeah, we're building pretty fast. Well, for these small bits anyway. And we're unlocking tech points left, right, and center. And I'm missing some aluminium plates. Yep. So what I'm missing, aluminium plate, glass plate, fuses, and a medium circuit board. All right, well, I'll pick those up for the morning. But in the meantime, we have a building, and this will be a bit better. The ground level stuff, sometimes you get to a point where you actually can't build because the ground level, even though it looks flat, is not completely flat. Okay, we're in. How are we doing with our little plants? They are at 49%. That's not bad. Oh, good. We're getting some weather in 6 hours. That's no problem. I'm going to sleep through it. I hope it doesn't involve any dust. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying with that compressor, I took it out of here because if the power fails here, which I really hope it wouldn't, I wouldn't be able to access the storage because you need power for it. But yeah, I don't have anything else that I need to do right now. So yeah, I'm just going to hit the sack and pass the night. And I will be back with you in the morning. Right, morning has come. We don't have any messages. It was a solar storm. Okay, good. That wouldn't have caused too many problems. I'm going to pick up a medium circuit board. I think I can take those pipes now. And the fuses. Oh dear, I don't know if I've got enough fuses. But I need aluminium plates. Oh, there was something I should have done. Aluminium and glass. I needed to repair some tools. So we can hop in here and just do some quick repairs. And get, I think I'll just get everything repaired. Good, everything is repaired. I have a full battery in the vehicle, which is less important. How many fuses did I need in this? I needed 9. I've only got 8. I'm hoping I can make a fuse. I've never actually tried. Alright, so in the inventory, I need to pull out the silicon and the aluminium. In the printing, first things, do we have fuses? Yes, we do. And we just need silicon. I only need 1, so I'll add that one. And then back to printing, I need the aluminium plates, which are right here. And I will do, I don't know how many I needed. I'm going to do 20 and add them. And then I need the glass. And that also uses a lot of silicon. So let's do like 25 of those and add them. And they're getting done pretty quickly. So in the inventory, we've got our fuse. We're up to 9. We have 20 aluminium plates. I hope that's enough. And now we have the glass. Let's go and see if we can finish the structure. It does look better when it's a little elevated. Anyway, let's build this thing. And actually, if you hit those, it does go very quickly if you hit those dots. You just have to find them. Ah, there's one. Up. That was a big jump. I don't see any more. But we are almost there. And we're done. Cool, so this is the new spot. It has no power, so we're going to have to go in like this. Okay, well, there's no point in going in. We know what it looks like. But I'm going to need to give this power. And I need to go and see how we're doing on batteries. I'm tempted to build another battery bank. Yeah, let's put another expansion on. I don't know if I have the materials for it. But we're going to need to go out and do some adventuring anyway. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. We still have time. So I'll get all of this built. Okay, that wasn't a problem. This plug that I have over here that is going to the ATV. Yeah, I'm going to pick that one up. I am going to take a line over to here. Oh man, I put this thing the wrong way around. Oh no, I have to break it down and rebuild it. I've got to switch it around because the power is on the wrong side. It's all the way over here and that won't work. Darn, that's a crying shame. You know what, I'm not going to be using it right now anyway, so I'll do this when I get back or tomorrow or something. I'm going to take this vehicle out and we're going to take a drive and see how it handles for exploring. So in we go. Change the view and we're going to go in the direction that we went yesterday. And it is, it is a fair bit faster. Let's check the speed. 46, oh yeah. This is way faster than the ATV. And I'm going to go and I'm going to start breaking things down that I haven't broken down before. Right, so this is one of the locations that we looted in the previous episode. Everything here is taken down. I think I got everything in this location. There's another one over there. I can't remember if I went to that. But yeah, there's nothing else I could do here. But there are all those wind turbines over that side. Oh, dear me. Oh, that's potentially pretty bad. Stop. Oof, look at that. Stopped just short. Wow, that would be quite a thing to mine, huh? Anyway, through this canyon, I am going to break down all of these wind turbines and all the electrical stuff that's here. And I'm going to try and do it quickly. Grab our angle grinder and start chopping. All right, one down. We're picking up some good stuff from it. Oh, there's aluminium titanium alloy that I got that we picked up. That's something that we won't have to make any of. Ah, I see a crack. Yep. All right, so this is going pretty quickly, so nothing to worry about. It is 1:30, but we are in an enclosed vehicle. We can get back quite quickly, I think. Hopefully it has a heater. But yeah, I'm going to keep taking these down until there aren't any left. And once I'm done now, we'll be back with you. And I think this is the last battery thing that I have to break down. And I must say, it's taken a very long time. There was a lot of stuff here, so I'm just about finished. There we go. And this area is clear, and I have an enormous amount of resources from here. So we get into our vehicle and we very quickly start heading towards home, but kind of want to go over that way. I see something over there, but I'm thinking maybe it's a bad idea to go over there right now. Yeah, I think maybe it's for another day. I achieved here what I wanted to achieve, so I think we're good. I don't need food. Let's just see where I'm going. Oopsie. Yeah, I need to get over to that facility over there. So I'm going to head home at a very high speed. Our battery's still good. We're at 99%. Oh, I think while we were standing still, the solar panel was charging. Huh. Actually, I kind of like this vehicle a lot now. We can travel very far. And we're getting close. We have headlights, but I don't really need them. It's light enough. And we're home. Perfect. It is Well, we're getting cold now, but we weren't getting cold in the vehicle. That's quite cool. All right, and we've got a buildup of oxygen inside. And we have potatoes to harvest. So let's do that. Okay, good. We got the potatoes. So now we're going to make the next generation of seeds. And I only need 12. So I'm going to split this. Oh, no, I need 24. All right, so we're going to take 24. We're going to drop them. We are going to split them. Okay, so it'll make 12 seeds. This is going to give us an extra one. And going to give us a seed bonus of 9. Speed bonus of 5, so that number is increasing, and combine them. And then we can go and get our new seeds out. Close that. Oh, we haven't even had a look at our inventory. How is our inventory looking? Yeah, it's looking good. We picked up a lot of stuff. Wow. I'll put the rest of the potatoes away, and I'll put these potato seeds. They are going to get planted immediately. So I'll grab my planting tool, put it in here, switch it out, and we plant. There we go. Done. Now, I'm not sure if there's anything that we can do with potatoes once, or potato seed, that we don't want to use anymore. But now these are going to be all different. And that's the one with 0 speed bonus. That one's got 0. This one's got 3 and 5. This one's got 5.1 and 9. By the time we move over to the greenhouse, I'd like the potatoes at least to be good. Surprised I haven't found any other seeds. Yeah, and we picked up 31 aluminium titanium alloy. That's pretty cool. I need to do some repairs on tools, especially the grinder. Right, the grinder is done, so we can take it, and then the blowtorch, we'll repair that as well. And that's done, so we can take that. I'm going to switch out my spectral detector with the planting tool and put the planting tool away because we don't need it right now. And I'll drop off this alloy. Yeah, I think I need to take another one of these boxes for building materials when I go out again. Well, not really. Not much more I can do now, so hit the sack again. Till 8. Well, just before 8. Oh, we got a message. What is it? Signal received from the probe. Let's have a look. In here? Nope. Yeah, I don't see any messages. Have a look at the map. See if there's anything else. Now, we went out this way and we've checked out those. That's the one I possibly haven't been to yet. So, yeah, I think that's the one I'm going to go to. There is a question mark out here, but I have been this way. We should probably expand our search. So what I'll do is I'll head up here, go around the mountain. Let's see how our power is. How are we looking on power here? 99%. You know, there's absolutely no reason to be hanging around here. Let's go for a drive. We're going to go back in the same direction and we'll hit that other facility. But I think this time I might just go over this way. Let's see how this vehicle handles the hills. Oh, it doesn't seem to do too badly. We're going down... Oh, it's quite steep down into this valley. Not even quite sure where I am right now. But there's a facility down here. Let's go and see what this is all about. I haven't been here because there's still solar panels. Ooh, we just hit something and lifted off. Oh, that was interesting. Ah, we found a new location. Where the heck's the entrance? Okay, there's a door over here. There's a container there. It looks like everything is kind of inside through this that looks like maybe a garage of sorts. Alright, let's hop out over here. And we're going to start looting like crazy. Food. Fantastic. Head up here. Anything around? Large circuit board. There's canisters that we can break down. Alright, more of them. And I'm just going to go through this place systematically, room by room. Clear it up. More food. That's great. Actually, I think I'm going to eat one of those. I didn't top up my oxygen or my battery, but that's okay. I've got spare oxygen if we need it. So we can head inside and walk through and pick everything up. Pretty sure I'll find a tablet in here. Oh, good. More food. Right there. There really isn't a lot in here so far. It looks like there's some up ahead. A lot of doors. Okay, this room has a bit. So, first aid kit, some motors, some more food. There's the tablet. Okay, good. I'm not going to research it now. I'm not going to check what it is. I'll collect a whole bunch. Oh, there's a downstairs to the spot as well. See if there's anything more upstairs. There's something in here. Ah, explosives. Right, and this, I assume, is the way out. No, we can't even open that. Nothing more over here. So we head downstairs. And there's decorations and stuff here. And I think with level 3 scanning, and I'm picking up a lot of points for doing very little. Yeah, so you'll be able to scan decorations that you'll be able to decorate your base with. Is it downstairs to this place? Oh, maybe it's outside. There's another suit battery, glass panel. And we can't open that. It looks like there's a bottle outside. Nothing else here. Yeah, I was hoping to find some seeds. Oh well, doesn't look like there's anything else here. So we can leave. Well, not really, because I want to take down those solar panels outside. There's a storage box over here, but yeah, this has got nothing in it. Okay. Anything over here? Nothing in these. Well, this place is pretty barren. Oh, wait a minute. There's some stuff in here. I was in here and I didn't see a way down. Maybe I missed it. Anyway, let's break these large solar panels down. This will give us some more goodies. And we can't use the ladder. Well, nothing there looks like seeds, so I'm not going to bother. Alright, well, we're in a new area. If we have a look at the map, I think I might have missed my spot a little. But honestly, we are not that far away. Thing is, with the vehicle being fast, you travel a lot further than you think you do, which is great. Oh wow, look at this place. That is pretty big. And I think, oh, this looks very much exactly like the base that we do the introduction in, which means that there's probably radiation here. I'm gonna stop over here. Let's hop out. Okay, we're not getting any warnings yet. And I'm not... Oh, radiation, there it is. Okay, so we can't come here. Let's run around this side, see if we can do anything with those solar panels. Or are we going to get blocked there as well? Okay, we can't go there, so we can't do anything in this place. See if there's anything else on the map. Yeah, there's a little spot over here. Let's track that one. We'll make it blue. We can remove those pins later. How's our power? 100%. I like this vehicle. And it's early enough in the day that we can go and hit another spot. So, oh, I see a tower up there. Let's go to that first, and then we can head over to that location over there. All right, this is where we are. So, let's start hacking. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 of those are in. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 1, 2, 3. 2 of those are right. If it's those 2, it is those 2. That, and that. There we go. Sorted. Access granted. Correct code provided. Downloading satellite. Chemistry pen drive. Very good. Thank you. Now those, I assume they're like researchers. I haven't used those pen drives before. And it's 1:30 in the day. This vehicle is pretty powerful, but it is a slow starter on hills. Alright, cool. There's a facility with lots and lots of greenhouses, or domes. Hopefully, just hopefully we can find some seeds there. I have to say, it's quite fun driving this car. And we have an entrance now. It doesn't look like there's anything here that can be broken down. But yes, the first thing that we find is some seeds. Oh no, it's not. It's a suit battery. Oh, bugger. Right, nothing in here. No, anything. Yep, there's something. Got some food. Not exactly what I'm looking for. And we're just going to have to run through and check everything. There's a massive dome here. Really big. But alas, nothing in it. I'm picking up a lot of food. It's not a bad thing, but it's not really going to help us too much with progress. And another suit battery. It just keeps teasing me. Ah, tablet. I think I just ran right past that. More food. And circuit boards. There's some motors that look like they're underneath this place. So let's pop out and go and get them. Yep, in a box. Right. There is stuff to break down here. I don't know if I want to take the chance because it's already after 3. I'll take some stuff. I mean, why not? We can get a whole bunch of solar panel stuff. And these get broken down pretty quickly. They are small. Right, that's all of them. There might be more. Yeah, there are more on that side. Oh, man. Do I? Yeah, probably. You know, the more we pick up, the less we have to manufacture when we start really building the base. Right, that's enough. I think I'm done now. And all of that, and we still didn't find any new seeds. Oh well. Never mind, we are going home now. I wonder if I'm even able to drive past this base. Don't really want to find out and die of radiation out here. And we made it home just after sunset with a whole bunch of resources and some stuff that needs repair. Yeah, let's go and repair a circuit board. Let's repair the small one. Got 2 missing items. That coil type 1, use hot air at the proper spots. Oh, wait, what is that? I need hot air. There's the hot air tool. Okay, I think I might have been missing that. So, do I need to flip this over? Maybe? Yep. So, where is the proper spot? Okay, so that's that one done. And that one's done. Any more? Nope, that looks like it. I can flip this back over again. And relocate parts to... where? Ah, okay, like that. And then we need a coil type 1. Okay, no, then we need a monolithic type 1. So that's this guy. We're going to pop that in there. And then we're going to flip it over. And I think now we're supposed to use a soldering iron. Let's see if we can find those spots. I didn't really take... Ah, there we go. There's one. All right, that one's done. And then this... Oh, and then this one done. And then it was... Was it somewhere over this way? Oh, there we go. That's done and that's done. And I think that completes that. And we can flip it over again. Oh, that is not right. What am I supposed to do with that? Use a solder at the proper spots. All right. Flip it over again. It's up on this side. Oh, I see I missed a spot. All right, that's fine. It is there. And just to be sure, there's another one. There you go. Now it's fixed. And I can get the big one, repair that. That's got a whole bunch of things to repair. Okay, use hot air. And that one you use hot air. Do you use... I don't think you use... Are you supposed to use hot air on the top of it? Yep, apparently you are. Okay, I'm doing everything that needs to be done with the hot air. Okay, there's another there. And another... Getting pretty good at this. That is it over there. Anything else? I'm going to try and zoom out so I can see better. But I think down here there was... Yep, there. Oh, how the heck do you do this at an angle? Maybe I need to just rotate this a little. Yeah, I can't see underneath that component. Okay, I got one. And then there's another one over there. Kind of hard to tell if there are any more. Oh, there's one. Over here, there's 2. It's very difficult to see these things. That's green. Alright, got it. Got that one. There's another one hidden under here that I'm struggling to get to. Got that. Yeah, this is tricky sometimes. It's almost like real electronics. Ah, found the green dot. Perfect. So the only one I'm having trouble with now is this one. That's done. And I think there's one over there. My gosh. That one's tricky. There. Alright, I think I got all of them. Whew. Okay. So now that can go and get replaced with that. Memory type 1 can go and get replaced. And then there was coil type 5. That can go and get replaced. I think that's all done. Flip the board over. Pick up the soldering iron, and then I have to go through and find all the dots and make sure that I solder them all. Okay, so that was over there. The rest of them I think are up on this side. There's one and another. Good. And there's 4 on this one. And those are done. Are there any more? Yep. One there and one there. And there's another over here. And I don't know if that's the last one. It obviously isn't. But there's no more soldering to do. So there must be something else that I missed. Ah, yes. The plug type, oh, right. These are items that didn't need to be replaced. They needed to be added in. So the plug type 1, okay, there's plug type 1, and that goes over here. And there's resistor type 2, and that one goes, hello. Can I not pick that up yet? Nope, maybe not. Let's do that plug first. Pick up the soldering iron. Okay, that's sorted. Anything else that needs to be done down here? Trying to zoom out. Nope, looks like that's done. Flip that over again. Just the resistor type 2. I need to relocate that part. Oh, I see. It was a part that I'd obviously loosened earlier. Right, soldering tool. Flip the board over. And that part was right there. So that's done, and repair is complete. Super. Got a whole bunch of stuff that I need to offload. I have got 2 abandoned tablets. I'm interested to see what they offer. But first I just need to offload and rearrange. Boy, 3 more suit batteries. That's quite nice. Yep, I'm going to have to charge them up. Here's the thing. I've got 131 electronics now. 168 solar cells. Yep. Looks like I'm going to need to do another one of these boxes for building materials. Let's see. What's the time? Is it daytime? It is actually. Let's go and see if I have the materials to do that. Oh yeah, I was missing some iron. Maybe in the box. Yep, there's iron. So we're just going to add one of those. And we'll pick it up and pop it in here. And we've got a place to load more. Okay, pure silicon I can drop off. I don't need that with me. That's done. Going to quickly check on our plants. How are we doing? We are at 46%. Everything is being supplied. Good. We have power. We have water. I need to drink because my water is almost done. I should probably eat. I'm back up to 18 food. So that's good. And then I can start doing all of the suit batteries. And they go up pretty quickly. So yeah, it shouldn't take long. And there we go. We have another 3 fully charged suit batteries. And I can go and drop them off. I'm filling this storage up over here. But we'll eventually have a rack that we can put these batteries onto. A charging rack. So let's have a look at these tablets. We have jetpack, large dome, medium antenna, sodium chloride synthesis. And then this is more efficient panels, which actually sounds pretty good. Large dome or rover. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna have to check at what I have and what I don't have. We've been picking up points. We got 1 in botany, so we'll be able to possibly get that. I need the ammonium nitrate synthesis, which would be in the chemistry table that I'll get to eventually, and it's up there. All right. I have 14 points for electrical material. I've got 6 points. Mechanics. Let's have a look at the rover. Do I not have that rover blueprint? Blueprint needed rover. All right. Well, that is going to be what I'm going to get from that one. So I don't even have to think about it. Rover. The other one? Sodium chloride synthesis. No. Medium antenna. No. Large dome. No. Jetpack. I suppose jetpack would be nice. But now I don't know if I'm going to need the sodium chloride synthesis. But the large dome would be good too, I suppose. Let's see what we need the large dome for. And if we have everything else, that's the medium dome. So we wouldn't even be able to do the large dome until we got the medium dome. And the sodium chloride synthesis, sure that's probably used somewhere. So once you've researched items in here, like the rubber vulcanization will allow you to craft rubber in your 3D printer. That's the point of all of these. But some of them are just there to unlock other blueprints or other researchers. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to that tablet. I have no idea which one is going to be really important. I don't want to waste. I mean, on this one, maybe just the jetpack. How far away would we be from getting the jetpack anyway? That research is complete. That research is complete. And once we build that science bench, we could almost immediately do it. Okay. It's going to be the jetpack. Let's do it. And what fuel does it use? As long as taking care to refuel it gently, it's not a drone that'll stop in midair. And land safety, it requires fuel. Okay, it doesn't really say if it uses fuel or what fuel it uses. So we'll have to figure that out when we eventually get there. But I think that is probably it for today. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. We are on to, I don't know, the 3rd generation of potatoes. So we're upscaling those. The genetic modification is happening. Fix some more circuits. Got loads of materials. I think I might need to start moving bottles out of here because they're taking up too much space. I think that's what I'll do. Yep, the CO2 can leave here as well. Got loads and loads of water. Can probably take a couple of suit batteries out. Don't need so many in here. Okay, the aluminium titanium alloy is not a building material. Weird, I wonder how I got it. Yeah, I think I'll keep the rocket fuel in here. Alright, and then I'll go and drop that other stuff out there. And I'll do some planning in between episodes. I do plan to put a tunnel around the back of this building. But I need to turn this one around. So I'll turn this building around, and then we're going to get a tunnel to come out the back, and we're going to have a couple of buildings in a row here. We're going to have a building coming out in this direction eventually. And I'm going to have to move that stuff over. But for now, it's going to stay there because we actually need it. And look at that, we got a Mars car. Anyway, I thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, cheers!